And we are just kind of all over the place today. It's good to have you on this morning. And you're Rhonda, and you're from Grocery Outlet. We have Frankie, my friend Frankie, and Tom from the Food Bank, Interfaith Food Bank. So it's so good to have you guys on this morning. Two bright, shiny faces from Grocery Outlet. Yeah, absolutely. And you guys are here to talk about something very important. So tell us about that.
Right. In July, we have what we call the Independence from Hunger. So July is a time when most food banks are a little bit lower on resources. So our company as a whole, this is actually our 4th annual. So for us up here, it's actually our 3rd. But as companies as a whole, we celebrate by doing some donations and trying to raise as much money and as much food as we possibly can for the Interfaith Food Bank.
Now, why is July a slower month, do you think?
You know, it's just money is coming in pretty much at a very slow trickle.
Yeah.
Which cuts into our spending opportunities. And the need goes up. You know, kids are out of school.
Yeah.
Everybody's at home. You know, the free lunches aren't at school for the kids that are in need. This is our drought.
Yeah. Okay.
July through October.
Okay.
This particular fundraiser for us, thanks to Grocery Outlet, it's just amazing. You know, that it comes at a very, very
opportune time. Yeah, exactly. Good, really good. I like how you guys are so involved with this issue. It's very
Absolutely.
important. Yeah, good.
Absolutely.
So what do people need to do to get involved in this, to give? What's the details?
One of these is $1.
Okay.
So they can buy them or $5.
Okay.
Or you can buy a $5 grocery bag. It's an amazing opportunity for everyone can give. And there's so many people in our community that are struggling.
Yes.
With families, especially with kids home from schools.
Yeah.
You know, but this is Grocery Outlet gives, and that's what is. These are some great people here.
Yeah.
And
are you the owner?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, Rhonda. I didn't realize that.
I mean, this is something that for our community, they don't blink. When you say you need help, they don't blink.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's
You're right.
what the amazing thing is. And if everybody steps up, I mean, just $1.
Yeah,
that's all it
nothing.
takes. Every time you come in, if our savings, you know, you're talking $20, $30 in savings.
Split the savings and give it back to the people that are hungry.
That would be amazing. I mean, the amount of money and the amount of food resource that we would be able to donate would be incredible. So, I mean,
Grocery Outlet is a major supporter of this food bank. They're always helping us out. They're always giving us great deals. They're always working us somehow. They're very community-oriented. It's just amazing.
Has this been a part of the business model, or is it something that you particularly have been just within our community?
It is part of the business model. It is each grocery outlet is independently owned, and so the passion is depending on the people. My husband was born and raised in Jackson, so you know, it's special in his heart, absolutely. And when we hooked up with the food bank a few years ago, it was just, they do so good for so many in this community. That is the perfect combination, perfect team.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tom, you've done a great job over there too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Like a great group of folks.
Yeah, you do.
And like I said, it's great support with the Grocery Outlet and the other stores in the community. They all contribute. But I go to Rhonda and Jesse quite often for that special deal.
Yeah, exactly. So this is for the whole month of July. July 31st is the last day. Yeah, right.
And we've got some fun stuff like how to feed your family, $4 a day. So we've got these. It's just got some really cool little recipes and stuff like that. You know, some new recipes. Everybody loves recipe books. So stop by and pick this up. And again, it's, you know, $5. All this stuff is $5. So when they purchase this bag, this will go to the food bank. And this is, you know, you've got your breakfast, or not breakfast, but you've got your lunch, you've got your dinner, you've got your tuna, you've got a bunch of stuff that, you know, they'll be able to utilize for their customers.
That we go out and buy.
Yeah, absolutely. Tuna, any canned good like that, right? It is true. I mean, do you think it's true? You know, the perception is that eating healthy is always more expensive. Do you find that to be true?
Not at Grocery Outlet.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't seem like it. That looks pretty healthy.
I mean, we've got tuna down here for 69
exactly,
cents. You know, most places tuna's $1.99, I guess, something like that. So not at Grocery Outlet. We actually have. You could feed your family healthy food for less at Grocery Outlet.
Yeah, and have great cheese, huh, Frankie? Do you still work in that department in the deli?
That is my department.
Good.
But the organics at our store.
Yeah, I'm really shopping organic.
You're talking the organic choice. Shop us first.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? But right now we're just focused on community.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, which is so. I mean, Staples. Super cheap there.
Absolutely.
I mean, buy a few cans of soup. We have soup for $1.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
That is like, it's a
Crazy,
great
yeah.
commodity for a family in need.
Absolutely. And you said earlier, there's so many families in need, and it's not just the stereotypical, people who are not, whatever people think.
Exactly.
It's many kinds of people that are just down their luck. They have lost their job, whatever it may be, their circumstances to put them in a place that, and I think it's
reduced.
Yeah, hours reduced.
Right. Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Layoffs. Yeah, absolutely. So
We've
it's
got folks that come in, that haven't been there for a number of months. I can hear it every day. I haven't been here for 6 months. So something's changed in their life that they need our help, and we're happy to be there.
And one thing I love about the food bank is I know when people go in, I've heard people talk about it, when they go in, they're greeted with such warmth and compassion. I'm sure it's humbling already to have to be in that situation, to come in and just be met with big smiles.
It's
And
our volunteer staff.
absolutely.
One of the nicest things we find is that people come in and they say, the food bank really supported me when I needed it, and now I'm able to buy a $5 card or a $1 card.
Yes.
And we hear that all the time.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
is huge to
Yeah.
me, because it's just like you just melt every single time,
Yeah.
because that's what it's all about. It's temporarily
Paying it forward.
help, and then you pay it forward. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Absolutely.
So what are your hours?
We are open from 8 till 9 every day.
Okay.
And so we're right downtown, the old Safeway building, right
Yep.
next to Mills, and come down and make a donation, and 100% goes straight to the food bank.
Yeah, good.
So-
So do people actually pick out the items, or they just...
Nope, they just have to
They
buy
get the bag, and that's already
buy
all
a
made.
bag, throw it in a
prepared.
bag.
Instead of knowing that these are the
Yeah.
staple
What
items
you guys
that we
need the most. Yeah, absolutely.
And this Saturday, we are going to be doing from 12 to 3, free ice cream. Come down,
Yes.
get free ice cream.
Hey, we all scream for ice cream.
Make
Good.
a donation to the food bank, and you'll have free ice cream cone. It should be a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Rhonda and
Thank
Frankie
you.
and Tom. Good to have you guys. We'll be right back. We're going to take a break.
You're watching